I'm answering questions right now. You could come on here, you could super chat your question and you could get an answer, but you don't want to do that. You want me to make an extra special space for you to talk to you on the phone one-on-one. That's not fair, right? Why don't you come on the 4 freaking hours a week when I do this Q&A, right? I sit on here for a lot of time every Friday, hanging out with you guys, answering your questions, going back and forth. Hey, dude, if you got questions, why don't you come to the Q&A? This is the place for it, right? And I'm going to get to everybody's chat. The super chats go first. I'm reading the comments from the comment section from last week, and we're going to get to everybody's chat here in the Q&A. That's what we do every week around this time. It's right there in my description, right? You can see it in my description to every single video. But no, you want to book one-on-one time with me, right? I got you. Hey, I would love to be able to do that for everybody. I really would, right? It's just I don't. It's too much, right? I'm only one person. There's not enough time in the day to do that. This leads me to another good caveat. I have had a lot of people, and I continue to have a lot of people um, bring me opportunities. Okay. Now, this space is already a very risky space, right? So put yourself in my shoes. Okay. I don't know you, right? We've never met really. And you're sending me an email out of the blue with a link to a company that I've never heard of. Okay. And the expectation is probably not only that I join, but also that I promote it or that I talk about it here on my channel, right? You guys have no idea how many of these emails I get every single day. You really don't. Everybody's got an opportunity that they want to bring. And here's a bit of transparency. A couple of these I have done, right? A couple of these I've looked at your email, I've looked at your opportunity, I've chosen to get involved, right? And more often than not, right? If I don't know anybody who's with the company, right? If I don't, if it's just getting recommended to me out of the blue, I don't know the bosses, I don't know the CEOs, I don't know anything about the company, and I join up, more often than not, it turns out to be a quick rug pull, right? Or it's just a horrible experience. I mean, this thing that has happened with Rento Trade is a nightmare, complete nightmare. And and so guys, what I'm learning from that, I'm learning on the fly here, is that I can't, all, I need to know a little bit more about what's going on with these platforms before I just sign up, right? And before I just bring it to, my subscribers. I need to know a little bit more about it. I need to know somebody who's already involved, right? So there's certain people in the space who I work with, right? These are people who I know, people who I have a relationship with, more than just YouTube, more than just a random person on the internet. These are people who I've gotten to know, people who I have a relationship with, people who know me, right? And they're vetting these opportunities, and I'm vetting these opportunities to the point where, hey, if I'm going to get rug pulled, then we're all going to get rug pulled, baby. Right? So it's not just this random thing that I found. And I'm so sick of having these rug pulls happen. And this thing that just recently happened with CoinMarketBull, funds, the one of the private programs. What else? Vortic United getting hit with the cease and desist order, and CloudFi, rug pull, all this stuff happening at once has gotten me to get with some more serious people who I know personally and said, hey, is there anything that we can put together, right? Is there anything that we could do to bring to my subscribers, people who know me, that is not going to be a total, a total disaster, right? It's something that's going to be long term, something where they can make a decent return, right? And I got with the leadership and the traders that are part of another program. It's a crypto trading program, but it's not even a company. It's a totally private deal, right? It's a totally private. It's like a partnership that I've had in the past that I've been able to benefit from. And I wanted to know if they were, if they were going to open it up, or if they could possibly open it up so that possibly more people could get involved. Because I want to be able to offer something that's going to give a decent return, and that's going to be some people that I actually know, right? And that I know are not going to like run away or like run away with people's money, right? And so I have now done one video on that in my YouTube Telegram. So if you haven't seen that, make sure that you go to my private Telegram. That way you can look at that video and decide if it's something that you want to do. It does not run like a typical platform. It's more like a program amongst friends, right? A program amongst like friends or family, right? Something along those lines. It's very, very low key. And it's not like it's not like a Vortic United or something like Invisible AI. It's not doing things on that big of a scale, right? And therefore, since it's more of a private deal, it's not going to be coming under scrutiny. I know it's crypto in, crypto out, crypto trading. I mean, it's just total, you know. But I wanted to have it so that I could bring you guys something that I could say, hey, I know that I know the people who are doing this, and I know that they're not just gonna pull the rug on you, right? Everything that they say is gonna be legit. And we have had a few people go ahead and get on board with that, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, you just want to have some programs that are going to last. You want to have some programs that are going to be there. You want to have some programs that are going to stick around. And I can no longer just take, I mean, it's not that I won't look at them. I will look at the platforms. I will ask around about them. I will do some due diligence on them. And if I do decide to sign up, I'll use your link, right? So you can definitely keep sending me emails about it, but you don't need to keep on following up. I mean, just understand, if you sent me an email, I read it, and if I didn't respond, that means I'm not doing it at this time. Doesn't mean I'm never going to do it. It just means that at this time I decided not to do it, right? And I've got my reasons for that, right? And I want you to just go ahead and respect that. And, if you come up with another opportunity, send me another email. Or if you just want to have a question or you want to chat about something, you can send me an email on that. Or even better yet, you can come to this Friday Q&A so that we can, this is the time that I've set aside to sit here with you guys, to take your questions, to take your comments, and to kind of have a back and forth line of communication open up for both of us, right? So this is really the place where you want to come to. Uh, okay.